Okay, this is a change of angle, obviously. It's probably the closest I can put the camera to have any of this buffing business make sense. The tape on here is now freshened, and it's sitting there about, quarter of a millimeter, something like that. It's hard to know without having fancy measuring tools, but you got to have a gap, but not too much, not too little. And I would just say experiment till you find what works after you see what it is that we're trying to accomplish here. Okay, one of the things about a VFD to control rotational speed is you can change the firmness characteristics of these cloth wheels by how hard you spin them, or how fast you spin them, because the faster, the stiffer they become in effective terms. It's like changing the abrasiveness of sandpaper with a dial. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works. And the same machine that lets the same box that lets this thing turn that fast will go up to 3,600 RPM if I want it to. So this doesn't generate much dust, so I'm going to try it without the dust deal on, at least enough to show you what's going on. Let's see, what am I forgetting? Always something. Oh yeah, I strongly encourage you to get Menzerna buffing compounds. They're substantially, markedly better than any other brands out there. All right, let's give this a go. Oh yeah, you want the direction of movement to go like so, for several reasons. Remember, there's a ever so slight curvature of the flare of this. That's one thing, and we want to catch the edge of the stem itself to get rid of that little 1.5 thousandth maybe ledge that's there. So, and you wouldn't get that going sideways. Alrighty, enough talking. Let's see what happens here. And those of you keeping score, notice that I'm looking straight up and down exactly the same way that I was when shaping, because we are shaping. It happens to leave a shine, but we are shaping. Well, it's got a lot of compound and stuff on there still. And I'm going to clean this up, check it, so to speak, and keep doing what you saw until I'm happy with the result. But that's the first pass, and I think you see how it works. Obviously, the biggest danger when doing something like this is forgetting that you have this prism here, the facets. And try to make one show up in the camera here. Yeah, there we go. And while you're not paying attention, and you just roll that over, and you remove the crease or the crest, and you're screwed. You can't put it back. Also is rolling off this edge here, although in this particular case we're going to adjust that downward a little bit. So if you were to round that at this point, it shouldn't be, unless it was severe, it wouldn't cause any trouble. But I'd avoid it in either event, just because you lose control. That's most of it. So anyway, we are, in fact, I'm predicting, I'll have to take the tape off to see, but that you'll be able to run your finger from the wood to the rubber and back again and not feel the seam. And that, of course, is the idea. That's the whole point of this. So, alrighty, back to work.